Hello and welcome to another roguelike demo showcase in Backpack Bay. Today we're checking out Stabjack. Story-based, but there's an option to just skip the story and get to mechanic. But we will be reading the story, okay? If you give me the option, I'll respect you a little bit. It's cool. You give someone the time of day, they let you ignore that time of day. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, it's a deck builder. It's a roguelike. It's comic book slash manga style type stuff going on. It looks interesting on the face, but the first thing I need to immediately shout out, somebody's been watching my rants because the one of the he's very funny to have. Also, before I get into what I was about to praise them for, I like the like cobbled together nature of this menu screen. Unironically, it's kind of the work in progress straight up just like in text on there. The text object is just there. The general settings are empty. Nothing is aligned. It's honestly really funny in a good way. Like, I like it. You know, it doesn't fucking matter because it literally doesn't matter. And I say I'm not like making a bit. It literally doesn't matter for a demo release. For the full release, of course, I'm sure you would like to make more sense. This option, lock cursor to window. And then there's the skip story, but we will be reading the story, and I will try to judge your story. I've been begging for this feature for a billion years for games that don't have it, at least the option. I'm glad that it exists. So we'll play the story. We'll play your story, sir. Go now. I assume I click the thing that's glowing. I assume it's not voiced, so I am voicing it. I keep reliving it in my head. I can't voice, man. The night I lost everything. When I became nothing more than an instrument of revenge. I'll try to voice it. Hunter, guided by a phantom. I can't do an accent for the life of me. I can do it when the cameras aren't rolling, man. I know she told me to wait, but it's been over an hour. What's taking so long? So long. That's how you would say it, right? It's just the Australian accent. Maria. This is very Deadlock coded. I've been a guy who's only played Deadlock recently, getting huge Deadlock vibes from this. Doesn't it feel very Deadlock? The noir sort of New York vibe. My hands shake unconsciously as I stared speechless at my own wife, Maria. Your wife is dead. Oh, so is this image like stretched? It feels like it wasn't meant to be in this. I feel like it's a bit too wide for its own good. She was laid across a billiard table with a knife protruding from her bleeding heart. Years of experience on the beat as a police detective suddenly didn't matter. The woman I loved my whole life was before me, cold and motionless. A victim. She's dead, bro. Rhea. At last, my instincts took control. But you didn't even mourn, bro. What do you mean? This guy, you made a big like years experience. You gotta make him sob a little bit, man. This guy's heartless with this depiction, or is it like insane professionalism? I don't like. It's one or the other. It's both. Anyway, I pushed aside the crippling sense of loss, the rage, and I began to look for clues, as I had so many times before. I will be investigating. You check for a pulse in hopes that maybe your eyes have deceived you. Fortunately, that is not the case. Maria, please wake up, please. It's not happening. This has to be a bad dream. No, put it together, Jack. Whoever did this can't have gone far. Maybe I did this. Blood all over the floor, scratches on the furniture. You could barely tell that. You can't tell it at all now that I'm looking at it, but anyway. There was a brutal fight here. This corner here reeks of sulfur. Maybe a gas leak or something more sinister. You gently pry the scrap of paper from Maria's hand. You read it aloud in a trembling whisper. Jack, if you find this, now that I am truly sorry for how it ended, for everything I hid, please do me one last favor. Bring that knife to Father Gabriel and try to forget any of this ever happened. In lieu of a signature, the note bears a smudge of familiar lipstick. Her favorite color. Check knife. You can hardly bear to do it, but you decide to examine the murder weapon. Knife is warped and twisted, cruel edge unlike anything I've seen before. At this moment, you notice you are being watched by a guy with an axe. Is that Senku? I've been watching Dr. Stone. This is Senku if you chop the top half of his hair off. Let's turn to look. That seems like it would be prominently a good thing to do. It does. It feels like some of the images are wider than they like should be. The bouncer who spotted me swung his axe without mercy. Reality shifted ever so slightly. Is that a horn protruding from his head? Acting on pure instinct, I reached for the most crucial piece of evidence at the scene. Then, as my fingers wrapped around the hilt, I felt an electric jolt coursing through my body. Is this just Abrams? This is the tome. I mean, we don't know anything about that lore, really. And so, our dark tale of revenge unfolds. Okay, we got health, we got barrels. We got the pin board. Send it. Now this is a Slay the Spire enemy animation, except he's facing directly at me and forward. It's an interesting mismatch. But it's also interesting that the art was, I guess it's different people, huh? The artist spent a lot of time making this, and then you're like, well, I forgot to ask him to make this look good, but it doesn't matter, of course. You seem to be in quite a pickle here, yeah? Oh wait, who is talking? Is it gonna, the next slide, the next dialogue is gonna be like, me? This man is clearly no ordinary man. Fortunately, you're armed with something that can harm him. What on earth? Who said that? That would be me. Pleased to meet you. The knife is talking. That's a fucking Karambit Autotronic, bro. That shit's worth like $1,000 on this fucking Steam market. Music is also a little too epic for this. This feels like a triumphant moment music rather than like this. In this moment, it feels like it should be more of like a, you know, fear of power situation. Music is very in visual novels. Music is maybe like your most important tool in setting the mood for a particular scenario. Like I mean, if you're comparing it to like so many times in like Mavla, for example, like the track when the track hits, you know, like for those who departed or whatever it's called, and then there's like what's lost, man, the one that's like something lost. I forget the one. You know the one. Da, 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 that one, the best one in my opinion. It's just so. Oh, it's such a good, man. Read Mavlov. Read Mavlov. All of it. Don't skip extra or unlimited. But you don't need to do every unlimited route, I think. Anyway, enough. But you do need to do every other route in the game. You should finish. There's only 2 correct ways to play visual novels. One route and done for character-based games, in which I disrespect. I look down on you, but I accept that you exist as a person. Or 100% completion, or at least like reasonably, like you can get like 95%, and the 5% left is like find every hidden piece of dialogue, and you just looked at a YouTube video for it. That's fair. Anyway, pleased to meet ya. What the hell is going on? I'll explain later. Eli be like King Die, Gili be like Ken Die. Sorry, that's stuck in my head because Maximoff referenced it in a video recently, and that I watched recently. I'm not sure when the video was. That's a fucking dead meme. I'm all over the place right now. I haven't even done any gameplay yet. Now, to be fair, the game has neither. Clicking through textures gameplay though. Goal is to wipe out the guy with the axe. You're a card player, aren't you? Go ahead and draw a card from the deck. Just drag it to the game board in front of you. Dragged. Ooh, slick animation. Ooh, we're playing Blackjack. I guess I should have figured that from the fucking title of the game, idiot. What am I doing, man? You can't total has increased. We're looking for a total of 21, but anything below that will do. Alright. I think I know what you're getting at. I've played a few rounds of this game before. If you can't... I'm not going to read the rules-based example. Okay? This is the tutorial. This is not lore. Well, I guess it's lore if the game is like, you know, canon in that sense. Draw more cards. 4, 5... Okay, 19. We'll take that. Okay. Block modifier... Okay. So it's a suit block. Blocks for the suit of your, like, hand played, basically. In order to survive, we need to defend. Are we not gonna die anyway? What happened? We have 19. How are we gonna end up defending? I guess, okay, defend converts your attack to defend. Okay. Then you play. Okay, pretty sick animation there. Although I don't like the way this guy is like. I don't know. Can I say this? It feels disrespectful, but like the default fighting game animation, like passive up down. There's something about the pace and like the nature of it just makes it feel unserious to me in a way that is like. So close to taking me out of like the experience of it. It's not that huge of a deal. Like I think most people will probably be able to go past it if it bothers them. But I just want to note it just to be like clear, because like it's almost comical in the sense that like I don't know if I think the best like. If you want to have an idol, a sprite that's constantly animated, I think the best way is like Gen 5 Pokemon, right? To have like a small, like a loop of like small movement with like 1 or 2 notable movements within that animation cycle. Like for example, like if you, I'm just like theory crafting here, I don't know if this would work, but if you like tone down, you like turn this down from 100% to 25% and slowed it down as well so that it was like barely moving. Same for these hands, gotta stop. Like it's like it feels okay. I figured out why it feels weird. It feels like a porn game, but like not the good ones, like the ones that are on the ads that you've never seen because you block the ads like a sane person does. That's what it feels like. Like whatever, like cunt wars or whatever they've got on the like ad page, and now my YouTube video has been deboosted because they don't like Australians. But anyway, you get what I mean, right? Once you've seen it, you can't unsee it. But anyway, you turn that down, you slow it down, and then you add like an axe swinging animation or something, or like he like flips up the half bang over the eye to like glint at you. That would and something cool like that. It's a lot of effort. I know I'm asking, but I'm just sort of spitballing. That was too close. Now's our chance to draw some cards. Okay, who will draw some cards, bro? Drawing on 14. I mean, I guess I'll draw 14 the game wants me to do. Okay, now we will deal damage based on suit damage. And we got 16 bonus. So now we're going to be dealing big damage. Action preview. Yeah, so defend modifier can apply when attacking, but attack modifier only applies when attacking. I mean, not when defending, you get what I mean. Anyway, stabbed. 69. Still got some fight left in him. Still. Okay, drawing. This is a risky. This doesn't look good. I assume that's an intentional bust. I have a few more tricks up my sleeve, or your sleeve to be exact. Consume a soul flame to stick that last card drawn right up your sleeve. Where do I put it? That's a nice sound. That's a sound straight from like Deltarune and Undertale. Like, anyway, how do I consume the? Do I put it here then? Okay. Cards in your sleeve can be played right over the most recently drawn card. I can count cards with my eyes closed. We have that's listen. They'll kick you out of the dang tables for that one, but don't worry about it. We have a 7 left in this deck. Okay, we can view the draw deck. So they're canonically explaining the cheating in this video game. I love in-universe mechanics having explanations. Like how, is it Dark Souls or Elden Ring? I don't remember which. One of them, maybe both, probably more likely, is that the death of the in-game player is like explained, is like in universe. I mean, of course, Undertale Deltarune is like the most famous example, probably, even if it's not like anywhere near the first. But you know what I mean. Anyway, let's go ahead and draw. Okay, big damage, critical hit. Where's that critical value? I assume it's 21. Okay, and then... Okay, so it doubles everything, basically, is what you're telling me. And then because we have... I assume there's going to be an attack animation in the future. You went to all the effort of making everything else. It feels like zooming in to get a pixelated close-up of the character's abs doesn't seem like the final vision. So I'm gonna you know, that just, I feel very snarky and asshole-ish for some of my comments. But you know what? Tough. Anyway, it is what it is. Let's draw some cards, bro. Decent. Okay, how do we do that? Placed over the last card drawn. Ah, I see. But then, okay, so does the double damage, does it double up in like progress? So, okay, so we put that over, and then what is it? It's 36. Let's think about the 36. Score of 20, right? And then suit damage is 36, but so okay, it doesn't double up. The suit damage does not double up. With the diabolic bouncer slang, I fled the casino. I wandered a city in a haze with that talking knife at my side, whispering to me in my dead wife's... Okay, it's speaking in his wife's voice. Okay, I gave it like a Joker voice. Before I knew it, a week had passed. I found myself standing at Maria's grave. It was time to take action. Put the knife away, but you can't. It's got your wife's voice. Say, Jack, where do you plan to go from here? Oh, that's sick. Is my wife... Is my wife haunting the blade? Okay, well, listen, we only got one choice in this game. I need to see Commissioner Hart. He taught me everything I know. If anyone knows how to track down Maria's killer, it'll be him. Alright. As long as we stay away from that blasted casino. No, they've got the same accent, I guess. Can't come up with another one on the fly like that. My arrival was accompanied by a deep sense of dread. Not a single light was on. The entire building had suddenly been abandoned. Except for one. A sickly green glow emanated somewhere deep inside. It flickered and pulsed with a life of its own. It took moments to realise that it was coming from the Commissioner's office. Oh, I rushed straight to the source. This is the worst voice acting performance. Maybe, actually, you know what? It's probably my best now that I think about it. Because I'm trying. That's the sad part. But it's about putting yourself out there. My discovery left me devastated. Very vibrant blood in what is an otherwise dim scene. Feels like it feels a bit too bright, but maybe that's just me. Abrams. Commissioner Abraham Hart was dead, slumped over his desk, bleeding from a grisly wound upon his throat. Upon? No. No! He can't be gone! This can't be happening! He's more sad about the Commissioner's dead than he's about his wife, man. He didn't fucking say anything. People grieve in different ways, okay? Could have been internal. Jack, we can't linger here. You'll be arrested on the spot. I know that. Just give me a moment to look around and we'll go. Inspecting. That window's wide open. I didn't run into anyone on my way upstairs, so the assailant must have escaped through it. Bloodstained papers from the same file Hart is on his desk. They're scattered all over the floor. Did the assailant do that? A heavy oaken desk. There is blood pooling beneath it. Judging by the fact that the flow is just starting to subside, the murder was committed mere minutes ago. I would love to see if there's any record of supernatural activity in the case files, but there's no time. Hart was reviewing the case. At a glance, it looks like an unremarkable robbery at a convenience store. My friend, this is not the end you deserved. I promise I'll avenge you. And Mario. Mario? Mario? It's me, your wife. Maria, check camera. We got cameras? What era is this? I guess it's a Polaroid camera. Doesn't answer my question. What era is this, man? There's a Polaroid camera on the desk. This will come in handy. I quickly snapped several pictures of the crime scene before making my way downtown, walking fast downstairs. I'm gonna have to find someplace to lay low before I can examine all of the evidence I've collected. Go now. Okay, I've got other places to go first. This feels like the Uma Musume of roguelikes. Or it's very Musume coded, you know, in the sense that there's a story, but then there's also a skipping option at some point. Presumably this stays the same during the entire run. Like, if you were to play it from the start again, you would have to go through this again if you didn't want to skip. Weary and shaken, I wandered into a butcher's shop. The burly man at the counter called me over, his voice a conspiratorial whisper. I know that look. You can see them too, can't you? You have the scent of their blood all over you. We keep the good stuff in the back. Various trinkets and oddities. Help yourself to whichever suits you best. Choose one from 3. Normal cards have their value increased by 2 without increasing their card total. This flavor text. A lot of the story has got a lot of attention to detail right now, to be honest. The roguelike part, I like it's a blackjack, one of the blackjack likes. But this one seems promising, let's put it that way. It's a simple premise. What's the EV? The EV on this, right? There's 12. So the total value would be 60 bonus. Whereas this would be a total value of 40 bonus. So as from effective value standpoint, this is just better. Math-wise. I think. No, it's not. This is 80 and this is 60. This is better. I did my math wrong, y'all. I'm gonna pick it. Seems like it's just a value add, you know? Passing the drainage gate, I noticed a tiny glimmer of light. The knife shook with anticipation, practically begging me to take a look. A small cache of arcane objects had been tucked away beneath. Perhaps a less fortunate demon hunter's tools, balanced precariously, risked being swept away by the water. Only one could be retrieved safely, 1 from 3. Get a card. Biscuit card! Oh no. Heals and then there's this troll, we don't need all that. 7 of clubs, 3 of hearts. 7 is actually a risky. I think you don't really want, I don't know enough about blackjack deck building theory, but my instincts tell me you don't want to build middle, unless you can exclusively build middle. You want to build like low and high, right? That's my logic. Or we could heal. Let's just pick the biscuit. The limp. Okay, unknown or battle? This has a card pack in it, so I'm gonna pick it. Why is my knife just floating, bro? Another struggle concluded with a victory, but I was far from unscathed. Filthy clothes, bruises all over and worse still. Something about it reminded me of the day I found Maria's body. Try as I might, I couldn't shake the image from my head. My vision blurred. The air fled my lungs. Hey! Oh! The phantasm around the knife seemed more tangible, but only for a moment. A familiar hand reached towards me. Don't touch me! How would I? Pull it together, Jack. We still have work to do. Now I'm going for, forgot the name of the main, this Coalition main character's partner. Former partner, I guess. I don't know. Spoilers, I guess? Fuck if I know, man. That you could get halfway through that game and still not really know. There's too much text. There's not too much text. There's too much walking. The text is great. Then I fell into a heavy silence. We resumed our hunt without another word. Now we add a modifier to our card. Poison, bleeding, or scry. Does it also... Can I just like do this? Okay, so we can stack multiple levels. We can get at least 2 effects, we know this. More things. Okay, let's start playing. Okay, we're being hit. You're defensive and you're doing 10. I mean, ain't nothing but a peanut. You're getting attacked. Because you're also getting poisoned or whatever it is. Down you go, and now you're attacking. So we draw. The music is a little loud. I will say that much. Okay, even if we attack here, we're still gonna have enough to defend. So that's just logical gameplay. I assume it removes itself after the end. I mean, that's just normal operation behavior. Queen and 7. We don't know what you're doing. I'm just gonna hit it. I like how simple it is. You just kind of draw, press. It's very straightforward once you have what you got. I doubt draw was unnecessary. I was just aura farming. We've healed. Spade, biscuit, or heart. Well, background is what it's called. What's our current deck's rotation? We want more diamonds, right? If we can. Failing that, we at least want... Well, no. Oh, you're a heart. Okay, so we want heart. Hearts, we are one of the things we want at least. You got poison and scry. Well, why wouldn't I pick you? Ah, I forgot about the connection here. Well, there's no reason to switch. I chose this here for a reason. I should be I appreciate the dragging functionality. It is a little annoying to have to drag it. Oh, 94 fucking damage. Holy shit. Okay, there is an attack animation. We did stab. Okay, well that's rough. I'm going to defend here then. What is this? Yeah, this is a preview. What is the preview, man? You defended. And you're poisoned. Okay, that's fine by me. Doable. Very doable. That's just a bad draw. I mean, when we can't do big damage, we have to defend. It is what it is. Something feels off about the order of clicking and like the positioning of the UI elements, but I haven't yet determined what it is. It's just like, it's all so close to each other that I feel like I'm going to accidentally press the wrong thing before the thing happens, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm going to forget to change or whatever. I'll defend here. here will win. I don't know what chart is. Let's click it. Okay. To end the battle. So these are exhaust cards, basically. If I'm getting it right. We want heart, right? So we should grab heart. Pepple. Give me diamonds and hearts and stuff. True, no time for that. I am hunting ghosts. Every spade generates a random unmodded chard card. And then convert cards into spade suit. This is the only one that actually double the. You know what? I'll pick this one because I'm currently not building a deck around Spade Club. Okay, so that was everything. I didn't realize that was what was going on there. Former husband. I see Diamondo. And I click Diamondo. Local park. Shady tree bench. Now we can rest, remove, or find a random card. What's our deck look like? What can we remove? I'll be down to remove like the 5 of spades, I think. It doesn't seem very useful. But just gonna start there. Card pack me? You almost bowled me over, kid. The lucky baseball card, the king of diamond. We're getting a top heavy deck. I like this. We're gonna be playing good 20s. Come at me. See this spread is like great. That's a great spread right there. That should feel like it should be bigger. You've got like some really fantastic art there, and it's kind of tiny. And this like screen is a window within a screen. Feels like it shouldn't be that small. $32. Reasonable. That's a freaky ass rat, bro. What kind of eldritch rat is that? What is going on deep down in there? So Sora is just green rat. What did I take damage from? Poison. That's fair. I did not mean to attack you, but you know what? It works. You're tanky. Draw me. Ooh, big draw me. Okay, 46 damage. Well, you're gonna hurt me, so I should kill you. Oh, you've got taunt. Okay, well, fuck you and die. If you're gonna make me tank damage, I'll tank damage. This has to be done. It has to be done. There should be a sign, a big like your turn, like begin turn sign. Every time the enemy's turn finishes, I just don't remember that I have to do things again, you know, because it's not technically real time. In that sense, you know. Pretty good. No, I meant to switch. I always forget to switch. I feel like switching should be like, because that's how it is in Slay the Spire. Everyone knows Slay the Spire is kind of the blueprint for games like this. Is that when you attack, then you choose where it goes. You know, if it's single target, that's what it feels like to me, at least. I should be overdrawing more generously because we have these 3 overdraws per situation. I'll defend, whatever. It's none of my business at the end of the day. I have to defend, to be honest with you, because there's no rush at this point. Exactly right. That's a job well done from my perspective. Cooked. Attack, prepare. We haven't seen prepare, but I don't think I want it. Send it, send it. Sorry, I've been genuinely nodding off, not because of the game, but because I'm exhausted. And, you know what, just give me a second. Okay, we're back, as you were. Although I do sound a bit cold, but that's neither here nor there. No. Alleyway or... Well, you know what, it literally doesn't matter. Granny Rose, again. Oh. The merger. What does merging do? Are we like Dungeons and Dragons Gamblers mode here? Will it go crazy? What happens when I merge? Like, well, I don't want you to get merged. What do I want to get merged with? Okay, let's just test this theory. I guess it... I don't know what... That's pretty useless. I don't know what I expected, but that was definitely not what I expected, let's put it that way. Oh, I sense them. I don't know what I was about to say, but it wasn't good. Something about this where the spider is drawn is... you know? Anyway. If you know, you know. I suppose if you don't know, you'll never know. It's probably a defense situation. Okay, I'm not sure we need the step-by-step, play-by-play on that. I was looking for a way to make that faster, but that's fine. Well, we wasted our turn because we overdrew 2 cards out too high. It is what it is. I guess I can send it thusly. So why do I have 72 block? Is there an explanation for this? No, but for real, why is there 2 block? Like, 2 blocks, 72 block. Why is it so high? I feel like I'm missing something. We've killed the rat in any case. Why is our damage so high? I'm genuinely like kind of confused. I need like a breakdown on this one. I'll take it. Like it looks like we're doing some great work here. But I didn't expect it to deal this much damage. Anyway, I don't have any prepare options, so let's get some prepares. I'm reminded why I don't have any prepare options, because not doing anything is a little boring. In the course of the sword misadventure, I've acquired some arcane tools. Now several are in need of repair. The clockmaker. Heart suit. High value. No. Bit of block me. Oh, that's a great card. It's a very good card. Alright, take me back. Take me here. Okay, I don't think any of this is useful for the story anymore. I would like to heal because my health is getting a bit low. I haven't seen the double exclamation mark yet, so let's take a look at that. The hell tarantula. The tarantula with a red filter on it. No shade, of course. We'll defend on this one. Because we can also employ big poison. Defense is a good offense, etc. You should pass on from all the debuffs have applied to you. You should move to the middle once there's only one enemy like on the field. I feel like it makes sense. Why aren't you attacking me? But yeah, it took a quick break and I came back in the game and become way easier. Yoink. Let's try the super dangerous. Let's see what it is. The triple sewer rat. For a starting draw, that's pretty weak. I'll defend. Clicking on my heart changes its color. I don't really have an idea as to what it means. Youch. It's a great noise, but this does leave me with problems. Yeah. Oh, I can't do that, huh? But I can do this. Okay. You're done for, bud. Okay, and you guys are trading torn. Is that the deal? I mean, you're gone already. I just need to survive this encounter and we'll be alright. Okay, that was also a pretty solid setup. It seems like you can basically, oh, that's why, huh? Okay, I understand what makes this a hard encounter. Well, you're gonna die anyway, no matter what I do. So we may as well do this, and then you die, and then we could try and get down to you at some point, because otherwise we're not gonna make it past them. We're low on health though, but I mean... Okay, you're attacking. Just good a play as any. Don't call your friends now, please. Okay, I'll do a quick little replacement job. I sort of have to defend. You're sort of a forced move situation. Okay, now you are calling your friends. Youch. Okay, so you're gonna kill me. Do we have any chance of living? We do not. That's fair. You know what? I deserve this. What happens when you die now? It is a little redundant. After you die, the whole sequence has to play through, even though you know you've passed on. We've unlocked Crush, and there is more stuff to unlock. Yeah, exactly. Like, look at the very upfront with what's sort of missing and all that. But I think honestly, I'm gonna leave it there. That's a lot of. I think honestly, Dara, this is maybe the first time I've given a rogue like this advice, right? I think you've got a lot of good stuff in the mechanics and the way to play the game. It seems like it, at least. And I don't think I could really help that much in that direction anyway. Like, in terms of feedback, I think you gotta flesh out the like story element of this to really tie it together. The story, the animations, and then some small polish here and there, and I think this has really got good potential, and maybe some clarity on whatever combining cards and like some more game breakingness should be added. That's kind of a roguelike feature, and I feel like it doesn't feel like it has necessarily that. I feel like it's more like within the confines, but then again, that's maybe a preference thing. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you guys for watching. Check it out for yourself. Check out the demo in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff. And yeah, enjoy.